My name is Siarfo, and I am part of the graduating class of 2018. My history with AWANA started with Sparkies, probably when I was 7 maybe, and I went all the way up to Trek, and then after we moved locations, I wasn't able to come as much, but then I came about 2 years ago again, and then I was put in Journey. My favorite theme night is probably Nerf night because I don't know very much about weapons and such. But seeing all the Nerf guns and stuff and like how many different varieties there are, it's really fun to see that, and to see how everyone gets really into it is really fun. What I appreciate most about club is that with church you learn like about all the lessons and sermons that Jesus taught in the Bible, which is really important. But here it was really nice to see how the verses affected the Bible too, because that's what the Bible's made up of, but we don't really learn that much about them. So it's nice to see about, and hear about all the verses and memorize them and see how they related to your life, so you could use them a lot. I came to know the Lord when I was about 4 or 5. It was when we moved from California, and my mom had given me one of those bracelets and books with all the different colors that talked about the Lord's story. And so we went through that and we prayed, and then after that I realized that church wasn't just like a place to go hang out with friends, it was a place to learn about Jesus, which is good. It first became more real to me about end of 8th grade because my soccer practices has always been on Wednesday nights, but then there was a schedule change so I was able to go to youth groups again, and it was really cool to see how God worked in everyone's life and learned about Him in a different setting than just Sundays. Then also about 6 months ago, it became more real to me because I'd hurt my knee, and so I wasn't able to do soccer, obviously, up until now. And so I had a lot of extra time on my hands, and I felt like God was telling me that I need to spend more time with Him, especially since I'll be going to college next year, and I need to have like a good foundation when I'm away. My favorite Bible verses, I have 2. The first one is 1 Thessalonians 5:16, which is always be joyful, which is really nice because when I think about it, I'm just like automatically happier. And then I remember why I should be joyful, which is because of God and that everything's going well. And my other one is Matthew 6:34, which is tomorrow will worry about itself, and so don't worry about it, and today has enough trouble on its own, which has been really helpful because I've been stressed a lot, obviously, with all the big changes coming up, and I feel like I worry a lot anyways, but with this one, it helps me to focus on today so I don't worry about anything because it won't help anything anyways. After graduation, I will be going to Loyola Marymount University and playing soccer there. And hopefully I'll be majoring in education and getting a minor in either Spanish or music. Some wisdom I would have for the younger clubbers is to take this pretty seriously, because even though you probably won't remember all of the verses that you've learned, it's still really nice to see how the verses relate to your life instead of just reading them in the Bible, which is obviously a super old book that people feel like they can't relate to. But now it's easier to relate to them because you see how they've affected your life and how they are still relatively important in the present time.